Hey Earth signs, I'm here to do your love reading. Today I'm going to be asking the universe what is coming up for you in love. What is your person thinking and feeling about you? And what is any advice that you need from Spirit? Yeah, with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Eight of Wands in the reverse, I say that at the moment there is not really much communication going on, but that it isn't over. Universe, what is going on for my Earth signs? You could be dealing with a Libra. There's a truth coming out that's going to be made apparent to you that will be ending mental torment or worry. Any sort of excuse me, guys. Any sort of energy of sleepless nights or confusion will be over soon. Is what I'm sensing here. All right, universe, what is coming up for my Earth signs in love? What is coming up for my Earth signs in love? What is coming up? There is someone behind the scenes who's thinking about you, who has deep feelings for you, but they might not be expressing that openly. One more shuffle. Okay, oh, what's this? Again. So you could be dealing with someone with strong Cancer energy, is what I'm seeing here. This is somebody who will be coming in to communicate with you. I'm almost sensing an offhand energy of somebody who's finding a reason to communicate with you, that they're trying to find an excuse to talk to you, to begin communication and conversation that will seem like it's offhand or it's not related to love. Someone just kind of trying to come in lightheartedly and say hello and joke with you about something is what I'm sensing. Universe, what is coming up for my Earth signs in love? What's coming up for my Earth signs in love? So I would be careful. This person might think that you're angry with them. So I would be careful that if they do come in and speak to you, I definitely sensed a lighthearted energy. If this person comes in lighthearted and you feel like in some way triggered by that because you feel like maybe this person owes you seriousness or something like that, I would do the best I can to refrain from reacting harshly, because that will just push them away. Because I'm definitely sensing someone who feels nervous to speak to you. This could be you feeling as if this person owes me effort, they owe me work. Or this could be this person really feeling like I want to please them. The thing is, we need to just give people a break sometimes. And if we do want to be with them and we are thinking about them and they come back in, maybe just be lighthearted and give them a chance. Doesn't mean you have to invest all your emotions in them right away if you feel as if they've hurt you in some way or disappointed you. But, just I'm feeling take it lightly and don't be too hard on this person is what I'm getting. Yeah, this could be somebody who definitely feels... There could have been some element of this person sneaking around at some point. I'm not really getting that strongly. I'm getting a feeling of this person just feeling really shy and really nervous to come in and speak to you. And so it's hard enough for them to even come in and speak to you on, and just kind of try to joke with you or something. And so, yeah, I'm sensing just, take it easy on this person, because they already feel like if they're putting in the effort to contact you, then that's already them taking the first step and being, the bigger person. Yeah, there could have been a sense of some betrayal in the past or a breakup. This could be someone coming back after a breakup or a sense of having betrayed the connection in some way. But I'm also seeing here that this is somebody who understands what they did in the past. They understand. Oh, the High Priestess again. I'm sensing this is somebody who understands what they did in the past. And they know this is them taking responsibility for how they made you feel and for what happened, and understanding that it's basically their fault that they made you feel bad. And they are acknowledging that. Okay. All right, so universe, what is coming up for my earth signs in love? Okay, what is coming up for my earth signs in love? One more shuffle, and then we will cut the deck. Okay, one more, I think, just one more. Oh, there it is again. Okay. 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 So underneath the deck, we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse to the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is your energy, earth sign. What I'm feeling here is that this could be you really feeling like you need to avoid, you're really trying to avoid any feeling of betrayal or pain. Or this could be you really wanting a situation to not be over, but you feel as if you're kind of having to negate a sense of your own nourishment to place yourself in that space. You know, it's kind of like you're having to, you feel like you're kind of invalidating yourself, that it's basically draining you and making you feel unnurtured to try and hold on to this connection because it doesn't seem like anything's happening. With the Knight of Cups in the reverse to the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, I'd say that this is somebody feeling definitely jealous, rather upset about what's going on in this situation, and perhaps even a bit codependent. But I'm also sensing just an energy of feeling sort of not that fabulous, is what I'm picking up on. But this is somebody who definitely, with the Four of Swords in the reverse to the Queen of Cups in the reverse, this is somebody who's feeling like they want something to happen, but I'm almost feeling like it's being pushed by the wrong sort of energy. You know, this is somebody who wants things to change, but not necessarily because they themselves are in the right place in this situation or because things are ready. It's like this is somebody wanting to press a difference because they're tired of being sat in their own head, is what it feels like. This is somebody who wants things to move along, but not necessarily because that's what's best in the situation or because the situation calls for it or is ready for it, but because this is somebody just feeling like, oh, I'm tired of waiting. I want to get what I want. You know, I'm tired of feeling, you know, either jealous or unfulfilled. I really just want this to move forward. But I feel like what the universe is saying is that the timing here actually is important. Yeah, this is somebody feeling like I'm tired of feeling like I'm not getting what I want right now. You know, I'm tired of waiting for this relationship. I'm tired of waiting for this person. It's making me feel very unfulfilled and very unhappy. And because of that, I'm sensing here that this is maybe even you feeling like you want to just scuttle the whole idea and just kind of sabotage it. Kind of sabotaging it, I would say, in your own mind or emotions, because you're just tired of waiting, when the fact is that this is something that is really beautiful and that deserves to be waited for, and that you do just need to be patient, is what I feel like this is saying. I mean, you can do whatever you wish, but I feel like the energy that is what's happening is that this is somebody tired of feeling discontent, and so they're tired of waiting, and so they're just like, I'm just gonna scuttle the ship. I'm just gonna blow it all up. You know, I'm tired of waiting. Yeah, here at the core of the energy, we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse to the World. So this is definitely somebody feeling like I'm not seeing anything happening. The Knight of Pentacles energy in the reverse is not necessarily that something isn't happening. It's just happening so slow. It doesn't appear that anything is happening at the moment. And I feel like that's what is going on in this situation. And this is causing you to be like, well, fine, I just want to move on then. And again, obviously, Earth sign, you can do whatever you wish, but I feel like the message that the universe is saying to you is that if you do that, you may very well regret it. I think that in your subconscious, in the subconscious, you know deep down that this just requires some patience, seeing things from a different perspective, and the understanding that with the Hangman in the upright, it's still a healthy energy. You know, the Hangman in the upright is seeing things from somebody else's perspective and understanding that, you know, everybody's living their own independent life, and that because of that, you know, sometimes timing doesn't completely fit into our schedule or our agenda, but we need to understand and see things from a perspective outside of our own and sometimes wait. Yeah, but in the conscious mind, in the conscious space, all you can think of is this lack of having what it is that you want, how it's not there. In the recent past, with the Three of Cups in the reverse, there could have been, I don't know, this could just be speaking about you not being social enough, or, you know, just not having a lot of social interaction, anything like that, that can kind of distract you, and so that you're not really just thinking about this situation 24 hours a day. There could have been a third-party situation in the past. I'm not necessarily getting that, but I'm almost feeling like this is just somebody who maybe just like isn't getting out enough for their own personal, you know, in their own personal life. But yeah, with the Eight of Swords to the Page of Pentacles, I feel like this is somebody kind of trying to make a false start. If you know anything about the story of Abraham, Sarah, and Isaac, the story is that they were given a promise by God to have a son, and Isaac was the son of the promise. But they got impatient and they tried to bring forth a child through one of his secondary concubines, which brought forth not Isaac, but Ishmael. And even though, you know, Ishmael was a valid person and Abraham's son, he still wasn't the son of the promise. And when we try to rush what God has for us, you know, because we're just becoming impatient and trying to manufacture things in our flesh, we will bring something forth, but it won't necessarily, you know, it's not going to be the fullness of that promise. And I feel like that's kind of what this energy is. It feels like somebody being like, well, I'm just going to make this happen on my own. I mean, I don't know if you know, ascribe to Judeo-Christian anything, but that's just, you know, an interesting story, and it reminded me of this. But in your surroundings is the Ace of Swords. So I'm sensing that this, I feel as if this is saying, yes, if you try to bring something forth, or you look for communication from this person necessarily before it's time, then yes, you will get communication and something will start from it. But here, and what I'm seeing in the outcome with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, that it could actually end up not manifesting what it is you actually want with this person, that it could end up not coming to its fullness, not coming to its fruition, and not even being a committed situation. I feel like with the hopes and fears here, with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, this is saying, you know, God is with you, you know, divine timing is here, is with you, but that you have to silence, you know, the flesh, and you have to be willing to be patient and wait for the thing that is the best for you, the thing that you truly want, so that it comes forth in just the right way, so that it will be what you actually want. It'll be the Ten of Pentacles in the upright. So, universe, what is this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse to the World card? Yeah. This is basically saying that if you act upon this energy, the outcome will be the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, if you step forward in impatience, if you act, you know, sort of not frivolously, but if you act prematurely, that will be the result. that this is, it's showing that the energy that you're walking in now carries the resonance of the Ten of Cups in the reverse, as well as the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So if you forge ahead on a pathway that is defined by this energy, it will result in the Ten of Cups in the reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, it may initially, I'm seeing that there wouldn't necessarily be resistance to this mode of action. And so the very lack of resistance of what would happen could perhaps cause you to think, oh, this is good, this is positive, something good is happening. I'm getting my victory. But I feel like that's definitely false. It would be an illusion. And even though it might seem at first as if things were going your way, that the end result would be Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So, universe, what is this Hanged Man in the subconscious space? I feel like this is the universe, showing you that exactly what you need to know, which is that you do need to just wait and try to understand. And you have to just have faith. You just have to have faith. And this is saying that the Spirit is with you. The Spirit is giving you what you need, the grace to understand what you need to understand. And that just have faith, and this will come forth as it is meant to come forth. That, even if you do feel stuck in your head, don't forge forward. Don't push forward in this energy, because it will come forth in some way that will disrupt a balance, that will disrupt some justice here, and that will eventually, that will result in the Three of Swords. It's like you might think that you're empowering yourself by taking action or by forcing something or by inciting this person to take action. But the fact is that you're actually, in the long run, disempowering yourself, because this isn't how it's meant to go down, is what I feel like the universe is saying. Is there anything else for this Hanged Man, universe? Yeah, this is the universe saying, do not forge forward at this time. What is this Three of Cups in the reverse? Yeah. So I'm feeling here like this could definitely refer to somebody who needs to balance their life a bit more, because their current state of how they're living is just making them feel a bit insecure, a bit low value. And it's kind of making them act a little low value, no insult, but, when you're not feeling so good about yourself, that can cause you to act in a way that communicates that you are not that high value. So I feel like what this is saying is balance out your life, do the best that you can to spend time with friends, to stay happy, to keep yourself happy, do things that you like, do things that make you happy, so that you're not completely wrapped around this situation and hinging all of your happiness upon it. Universe, is there anything else for this Three of Cups in the reverse in the recent past? Yeah. I feel like this is saying that this has actually your hyper focus on this situation has confused your perspective. To the point where the feelings of betrayal could even just be based upon your own internal world. It might not have actually even happened that this person has betrayed you, but sometimes when we're too focused on something and we're internalizing too much, we can end up sort of letting our imagination run wild, and we start thinking about scenarios with a person, and then our emotional world will start accepting that as reality just because we imagined it. Like there can be all kinds of things that can happen. Not saying that, I'm not trying to invalidate you guys, but, sometimes we do have to be aware that, how easy it is to kind of get stuck in our own mental and emotional patterns when we're too isolated, I suppose. Yeah, I'm sensing that this is somebody who deserves forgiveness and understanding. But they feel kind of nervous and guarded to come in because they're afraid you're gonna be mad at them, essentially. Okay. Universe, is there anything else for this Three of Cups in the reverse? Yeah, I'm sensing this is somebody who's a little bit too, for whom reality is a little bit too blocked out. This is somebody needing a little bit more to loosen up a bit. I'm seeing all the water in the background. Like, this is somebody not only blocking out what they see, but blocking out their emotions. Like, this is somebody who just needs to kind of let loose and have a good time. Yeah, more happiness. And with happiness comes clarity. Yeah. This is somebody who needs to get into a positive emotional place. And I'm sensing that this is something that you have more control over than you are necessarily owning at the moment. That basically your own internal experience is painting the situation in a certain light. Universe, what is this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse? Yeah, this is somebody who just is in this lack space where they feel like, I'm tired. I'm tired of the fact that nothing's happening. You know, I'm tired of feeling rejected. Oh, come on now. Ooh. And this is, I'm sensing too that this is somebody who's very afraid of being taken advantage of or maybe played. And so this is somebody who's kind of hypersensitive to any concept of, like, this is somebody who watches, you know, people like love prospects, perhaps with a little bit too much scrutiny, to the point where it can kind of kill the joy and you know, that needs to be there in the beginning. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody who's maybe, there could be a third party, but I almost feel like this is saying more that this could be somebody who's just accessing some of their lower frequency energies a bit, who is just kind of like, they know better, but they're just feeling a bit impatient, and they're just like, I'm not going to wait anymore. And they're thinking that if they react this way, that it's maybe gonna, you know, the universe is going to step up and help them out. But I feel like that's not really what needs to happen right now. Yeah, this is somebody who is just tired and they want to just walk away from the situation. But I feel like this is the universe saying you have the ability you have the stamina and you have the grace to make it through this situation and to stay patient as long as you need to. And that patience is what will bring you this thing that you desire. I feel like this is the universe saying that you understand yourself. You know, you even know what's going on. Like I'm almost sensing somebody who just, they totally know better, but they're just like, I want to be angry, you know, which I totally understand, no judgment. Universe, what is this? Six of Swords to the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this is the universe saying, don't take action. Do not act upon this inspiration, you know, because I feel like this is somebody who's just like, oh, I'm so tired of being in my head. I'm just going to do something. The universe is saying it's, you know, not time. You know, divine timing is at play here. Yeah, because you don't want to lose out in the end. I would say, if anything, you know, and this could be saying too, like, if anything, be willing to meet this person in a space of emotional lightheartedness, of not putting a burden on them, of just like, you know, maybe not even necessarily communicating with them directly, but just like emanating an emotion of like, hey, it's all good, you know, you and me, we're good, and we're friends, and just like a lighthearted, you know, I feel like the universe is saying it's okay to do that. But just like, don't, because if you come at them from this place of negativity and bondage and expectation and pressure, it's gonna sabotage things, is what I feel like the universe is saying. It's gonna put up this person's guards, and they're gonna be like, this person's a psycho, and then they're gonna lose ambition, and it's gonna make the distance even further, and it could sabotage the entire connection. I feel like this is somebody who's dealing with some stuff right now. And they need to be left alone to deal with it. Yeah. Now is not the time. Universe, is there anything else for this Page of Pentacles? I feel like the message has come through. So what is this Ace of Swords in the environment? Yeah, so you could be dealing with an Aries in this situation, or a Taurus, a Libra, a Cancer. We have a lot of signs here. Another Taurus. I feel like this is saying that this could either turn this person off, or it could make you come off as a tyrant, as somebody who is too pushy, putting too much pressure on them, you know, just a little bit too domineering. You know, that's how it could come off, and it could make this person feel as if you're trying to kind of control them, and that would turn them off big time. What is this Ace of Swords, Universe? Yeah, I feel like what this is saying is that, if nothing else, I feel like this person could potentially feel like really turned off by that, and then they would just kind of like keep you at a distance from now on, because they would feel like you're like too controlling or too pushy. And so they wouldn't want to hurt you, so they'd be nice to you, but they wouldn't want to like be with you. What is this Wheel of Fortune in the Hopes and Fears, Universe? Yeah, this is saying it's not the time right now. Do not take action. Do not spur forward. Do not put pressure on the situation. Just leave it alone. And when you start to feel anxious, or when you start to feel discontent, nurture yourself. You know, nurture yourself, do things to make yourself happier, to make your life more fulfilling and fun, so that you can come out of that energy of self-doubt, all that kind of stuff. Because I feel like what could potentially be happening is that you're being in your head and you're being too devoted to this. And so it's bringing you into a negative mental space. So what is there anything else for this? Yeah. And I feel like what this is saying too is that if you start to get angry with the Queen of Swords here, if you start to feel a bit sharp, a bit annoyed, this is saying go out and exercise. Even if it's just going for a walk, you know, go out and exercise, do something to burn that off, so that it gets, you know, poured out and just, you know, into something else, and it doesn't get directed at this person. Universe, what is this Ten of Pentacles in the reverse? Yeah, this is saying keep your own counsel and be wise, because you are the author of your future, and what you decide at this point, and what the course of action that you choose to take in your mind is what will define what happens. So basically this is saying choose what you want, you know, choose what you want. Do you want to act upon impatience, or do you want to get what it is that you truly want in the end? Do you want this committed new relationship that's successful and happy? You know, do you want this 10 of Cups? Then you need to have faith in it. And I'm sensing here that there's an issue surrounding anger and frustration that needs to be mastered. So I feel like what needs to be done is that when you get angry and frustrated, you need to burn it off. You need to go out, go for a walk, go for, you know, do some exercise, distract yourself, do something to make yourself happy, and also just lead a more balanced life, so that you are not overly focused on the situation. All right, I hope that this has helped you guys, Earth sign. I hope that you're well, and I will speak to you soon.